As a young person, I aspire to run for public office, and maybe someday I'll just lead my community in responding to the several challenges that we're facing today.
Like water, healthy,
education,
power supply, food.
Wangu, the office yipi yoyo yadakuita stand for, and who do you think will vote for you?
He is right, you know. We are young people after all.
But guys, do you know kuti a lot of youth in Zimbabwe, we constitute of more than 60% of the population. In that last election, like my youth say, akatopinda pa voters roll. Like 43% of my youth akapinda ngwari below 40 years. Both men and women.
Takatoverenga. Numbers are just numbers.
They are not just numbers. No. As youth, we have so much power to decide the future of our country.
Anela is so right. If I go ahead kuti, while youth constituting over 60% of the national population, we have less than 5 out of 210 MPs whom are below 35 years. This becomes so much worse to tell some local authorities, that is urban and rural councils.
Saka my youth achu aripi. What is marginalizing them and keeping them from standing up and occupying the public office?
And then, the picture you paint with these facts is clear. But how do we get involved, Semayu?
Guys, it's very simple. What you just have to do is to join youth eligibility for public office campaign being led by Nayo. And after that, it's going to shift my numbers.
Yeah, my youth, it's in a place on the table. We can lead and make decisions.
Yes. Guys, choose to stand up, voice up, and be up for the office today. Simply by joining the campaign today. Chako kumweta sign up for the petition on eligibility for the public office. 2. Follow the campaign, not too young to run Zimbabwe. # youth for public office. 3. Standing for public office. 4. Partaking in our civic gatherings on and offline.
Saka, there is much to talk about the need to include youth in government processes. By this, Trukureva kuti youth running for office, participating in processes that make decisions and being active citizens.
So this means we constitute the majority of the population, making us over 60% of the population.
Exactly. Youth eligibility for public office campaign being led by Naya is endeavoring to address how youth are being discriminated, left out, and the challenges that they are facing in running the public office.
Well, I know for one, the campaign is seeking to make the age of universal suffrage of 18 years to be the age at which youth are allowed to stand in the public office. But currently, the constitution only allows you to vote at the age of 18. That is, elect someone into office, but also bars you to stand in that same office.
This is quite discriminatory.
Section 56 of the Constitution provides for non-discriminatory, and age is one of the criteria spelled out. The campaign is against lower age caps discriminating the youth, that is issues.
Youth are being discriminated by age. Secondly, the campaign seeks adoption of affirmative action measures, such as introduction of quota system as a temporal measure to address historical injustice and exclusion of youth.
The recent quota approved falls short. The campaign is calling for the quota system of 25%.
Interesting. The campaign is also calling for the creation of a youth caucus within the Parliament of Zimbabwe and intra-party institutional reforms to level the playing field for youth interested in politics.
Not only that, the campaign is calling for lowering the age of Senate and presidential candidate to 35 years from the current of 40 years.
The inclusion is at the heart of these key issues.
Sema youth, we can power up the campaign.
Join the campaign today and learn more about other issues it is ambitiously pursuing.
Seja Nambotaura earlier, you can simply do this by signing up the petition on the eligibility for the public office.
2. Following the campaign, hashtag not too young to run Zimbabwe, hashtag youth for public office.
3. Standing for public office.
4. Partaking in our civic gatherings, online and offline.
Choose to stand up today, voice up today, and be up for the office today.
Choose to stand up today, voice up today, and be up for the office today.
This message is brought to you by the National Association of Youth Organizations, NAYO, in partnership with Action Aid Zimbabwe.